Hey everybody! So this is a little life update video, just letting you guys know what's going on with our lives and how everything's going. So, as many of you know, we had started a job and we were working, and unfortunately we have had to resign from that position because the job was not really what it was described to us when we started. We were doing an extremely large amount of clerical work and answering a lot of phones and doing a lot of stuff at the computer, and while we're perfectly capable of doing that, it really wasn't something that we enjoyed at all, and it wasn't really what the job was described to us as being. And if it had just been that, we probably would have been fine, but the schedule was completely inconsistent, and that was not something that was working well for us. We had different shifts every day and different days off every week and a completely different schedule every week, and there was mandatory overtime, so sometimes we were working 8 or more days straight without any days off. And that just wasn't something that we could maintain because, I have a child and we have responsibilities outside of that, and we need to be able to make appointments for therapy and things like that. We can't have a completely inconsistent schedule all the time. It just wasn't a good fit for us. So we've left that position and we're looking for a new one. But that should decrease any issues with us getting videos out in the future, so just wanted to give you guys a heads up on that. And then therapy-wise, we're currently working on learning how to reparent ourselves. We're learning how to fill in the gaps of all the things that we missed out on, all the milestones and unmet needs, because there's a lot of things that we didn't get. And as we learn more about those techniques, we will share them with you guys. So if anybody is interested in learning more about that or trying it out themselves with a therapist or picking up self-help books that may help them with that, definitely a good plan if you want to learn how to refill in all of those gaps that you might have missed because of poor parenting, if you had poor parenting, of course, because not everyone's trauma is related to that. But that's what we're working on right now, as well as working on figuring out what our unmet needs are, because we have a hard time figuring that out sometimes. For us, it can be difficult to figure out what our needs are because we weren't really allowed to have them. So now our focus is on figuring out what our needs are, finding ways to meet them, and finding ways to rewrite the negative messages that we learned when growing up in an unfortunately a very abusive environment, and finding positive affirmations to help us to build up all of the areas where we're missing things. So hopefully that will go well and we will make a lot of progress. We've definitely been making a lot of progress with therapy, so that's something that I'm glad for. And we actually met someone in the system that I had not met before. If she feels comfortable, she may introduce herself. She's actually the youngest person I've met thus far. She's only 2 years old, so she's the youngest person I've met. But she said it was alright if I told you guys that she had come about. She just isn't sure yet if she's comfortable talking, so that's fine. But it was definitely very interesting to learn that we had a member of the system who was younger than any of our other younger members, because it was something that we were completely unaware of. But as with anything, there's always the potential to learn something new, and with our system being as large as it is, it's not surprising that we would find out new information over time. Especially me being the host, there's a lot of things that I don't know. So we will continue to keep you updated, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. Have a good day, everybody.